What's up, everybody? No music for the intro today. I don't have the setup because I thought I would have been back in Toronto by now, but I'm not. So I don't have the setup for the original Dear Babbzy. So I am just going to be doing a mini Dear Babbzy today. Nothing too long. Nothing too extravagant, because, you know, we haven't had a Dear Babbzy in a very long time, and a lot of people have been talking to me about it. When I was in Barbados, actually, hi guys, hi Kiki. When I was in Barbados for Hennessy Artistry, Junior Culture Wagwan, my brother. When I was in Barbados for Hennessy Artistry, it's actually Bajan people who were like, Babbzy, you need to bring Dear Babbzy back. You cannot let these people run you from your own product that you've had for years. I don't care who hate you, who this and that. You can't let them hijack your thing. Hi, Chief of Medicine. So I thought about it because I said to myself, you know what, maybe I could try something. But I found out that you can actually black out areas. Thank God. So right now we're experiencing a blackout. Hopefully there will not be any problems. Again, Risha, Carmi, and hopefully there won't be too much problems. As I said, I have a blackout in effect. I don't know how powerful this blackout is going to be, but it's in effect right now. So let's get into some of the stories, because I'm not going to be about here too long, but I need you all to share the live onto your page and let everybody know that Dear Babbzy is back, because a lot of people know that it's been canceled. And why do my eyebrows look uneven today? They shouldn't. They're microbladed. Anyhow, Onika, Miss Hines, hi. So yeah, we gonna just start and get back to everything normal. I'm going to be back in Toronto this weekend. So just for you who don't know, there is a new segment that we're doing on Instagram. It's called the Juicy segment. Juicy like the drink Juicy. I know, creative motherfuckers, aren't we? And basically that segment is going to be like talking to a lot of the artists that we don't get a lot of chance to talk to. Hi Orlando, love you. And literally, we're going to be getting some of the juice. So yesterday's segment is on my Facebook page and my YouTube page, Strictly Babbzy, because Denise Belfont addressed the whole getting married rumor. Well, she kind of gave us some of the juice, but not all. Hi, Doug Jr. You cooked today, Doug? Hi, Amanda. So, before I start, let me give a shout out to everybody in the chat room, because I know I haven't seen you guys in a long time. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Faith. I look nice, eh? Yo, you see that when the children with the good hair in Malaysia come true for you? These fuckers talk about eyeballs. I ain't care. This is some good hair. Good razzle hair. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Cecilia. Jang G. Miss West Hill. Hi, Tanya. Black. Oh, well, yeah, the hair. Don't worry. Tanya, we'll talk later. We'll talk later. Will you cook, Junior? Will you cook, Doug Jr.? Hi, Sparkles. Okay, let's go on to the stories, guys, because I know you are malicious. Hi, Casey. Hi, Mango Pilot. All right. First story of the 2018 era of Dear Babbzy. Dear Babbzy, I have waited a long time to write you this letter, and I figured that it's time that I get some help. Well, you came to the right motherfucker. Come on down, Bob Barker voice. Yeah. Does Bob Barker still do Prices Right? I am a 32-year-old woman who is lonely. Child, join the line. I don't have any children or a significant other. I am not into women, but being so lonely, I think I should start because I have no one in my life. Oh, God. This sounded bad already. Oh, God, I'm afraid to read the rest. I have dated my whole life. And out of the 22 men I have had sex with, bodies, 22 men, bodies, 22 men she slept with? Out of the 22 men I have sex with, only 3 of them I have had sex with more than 5 times. And most men, we don't finish the sex because they say I'm boring. Boring girl, boring girl. That's not good. 22 men, and you ain't even full fooping them? You part fooping them and getting up halfway talking about boring? Child, you got Teflon pokey. Teflon pokey for 2018. I am a very good looking woman, great career, but just not so great in bed apparently. Hey, why the water running? I took pole dancing lessons, but the instructors even say there's no hope for me. Well, girl, what the fuck you writing to me for? Well, if you gone to a pole dancers, well, I ain't got pole dancer skills to come and give you verbally. If the pole dancers say that you worthless, then you rascal worthless. What I can do for you? How I can help you? How I can sort out you? How? Me? The pole dancer can't help you? How do I stop being boring in bed and keep a man or a woman? This is driving me crazy now. So let's get this straight. You write it to Babbzy because you bored in bed. I don't know if I can help you with that. If the motherfucking pole dancing heifer can't help you, what do you want dear Babbzy to do? 22 men and you can't keep no man? That's a bad ratio for real. I wouldn't even be proud to report those types of statistics. I would fabricate that stat like how the Caribbean people just fabricate their literacy rate. I would have fabricated that stat. Don't tell, first thing first for 2018, don't give that body count to nobody, sweetheart. I hope you're watching. Don't give that body count to nobody. Because if you fooping 22 men and only 3 of them, you say you had sex more than 5 times? I never believed into this bad hole, good hole thing until now. I think your vagina is officially bad. I don't know if you get a refund, exchange. I heard they do something called a pokioscopy. What's this thing now where they just laser up your pokey and all kind of thing and use all kind of, I ain't know. Sweetheart, I can't help you. Hi, Zeta. You crutch bad. I didn't mean to say this. I never felt that I would live. I am 38.42 years of age. I never thought that I would live to say that. Yeah, you crutch bad, sweetheart. I know. I mean, I fuck up. I ain't know what to tell you. I ain't really know what to say. The pole dancer can't help you, and men getting up halfway through you have to understand, dudes is be thirsty, and if they don't even finish sex with you, you need a pokioscopy. That's my advice. The truth of the matter is, maybe you could find a man that will work with you and show you what it is that needs to be done, I guess. I don't know what kind of lazy, bad. I don't know how bad your hole is. Like, out of a scale of 1 to 10, I don't know if it's a 10 bad or a 1.5 bad. You understand what I mean? There ain't no real Richter scale for bad crutchness. Bad crutchness. So I can't help you. But the way you sound, you crutches like at a 9 point something. Like people dead. Like you need help. I think there might be something psychological though. Dwight said she needs some holy water. Right, Sharice? Alright, so people, let me take a vote right now. If you think there's hope for the woman and all she needs is the right man to direct she in traffic, give me a thumbs up. If you think that she needs to just go and join the nunnery and give up on Rassel fooping, give me an angry face. So if you think there's a hope for this heifer, she's 32. If you think there's hope, give me a thumbs up. If you think there's no hope, give me an angry face. We taking the tally right now. Wait, girl, you're getting hope. Girl, they got hope for you. They got hope for you. Okay, the angry face is coming now. Let me see. Wait, hold on. Let me balance this out now. The people say you have hope. They say you have hope. Okay, they saying you don't have any hope now. All the angry, yeah, you don't have any hope, boo. Sorry. What you need to do is go to Barbados. At least if they can give you the Bajan waistline, walk up waistline sort of thing, you go be alright. But you know, you can't. This lazy thing, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. People say give up on hope. Maybe you could get a woman. All right, y'all, stop fucking floating, fucking choking me with angry faces. Nah. Oh God. Okay, she can't fool. We got that. Right. Ease off the angry face now. Ease off. She needs to change her diet and eat fresh pineapple daily and watch porn to get help in her bedroom skills. There's hope for her. Hi, Malik. All right. We're going to the next story where there's no hope for you, boo-boo. The people being savage tonight. They just said, at first they gave you some hope and you got some thumbs up, but they fuck you up and they said, give it a break. Every ticker have they bush. She right go come. I don't think she right go come after 22 motherfucking wrestle men gone through she crutch already. She got Teflon pokey and it don't work. You could imagine going to the store and buying a Teflon pot that can fry bakes. You could buy a Teflon frying pan that can fry bakes. You could buy a Teflon pot that can boil dumpling and cassava and yam. What Teflon crutch? She taking more wood than a development area for Purple Heart, and she still can't get the man. I telling you, don't mislead the people this year. She crutch bad. She got a Teflon crutch, but it don't work. She got to take back the Teflon to Walmart and exchange it. Yeah, you ever get a Teflon frying pan and can't fry bakes? Well, you get a Teflon frying pan and burn bakes? You go burn bakes in a Teflon frying pan? But wanna take this there? Wanna fucking wrong? Don't mislead the people. She crutch bad. The Teflon can't fry the bakes. The Teflon can't boil the cassava and green banana. Left she day before she come and fuck up your young son and young child. Next thing you know, she going, let me don't fuck shit no further. The Teflon bad. Okay? Next story, let me go. Dear Babbzy, I love this Dear Babbzy thing. It makes me feel emotional when they say my name, you know. Dear Babbzy, how much sex should a newlywed man and woman in their early 40s have? For some reason, since my wife and I got married, we are having absolutely no sex. I literally have to throw a tantrum to have sex with her. I don't think this is right or makes sense. Before we were married, it was never an issue, but now I'm wondering why, because nothing has changed. So you're a newlywed man in your 40s with your wife, and you're not having sex anymore. I'm not going to beat around the bush for 2018. Hi, Nat Boo Boo, love you. If you married to your wife and all of a sudden sex drive gone down, it's gonna be one of two things. Either she going through menopause and stress and she on some medication and she crutch giving she issues, or she horning you. That's pretty much how it is. I mean, unless she got the Teflon crutch like the woman in the first story, if your wife got Teflon crutch, which most women do not, she can't foop she outside man and then come home and foop you at the same time too. So she outside man giving she something that you ain't giving she. I didn't mean to break your heart for 2018. I just got in vicious and dibby and scruffy. And you get in fuck up. You get in horn. That's it. You get in horn. I mean, just hope she horning up with a gooder man. A gooder man. Gooder is not a word. And I know people are going to come and criticize. Gooder is not a word. But just hope she's with a gooder man. Just hope she ain't with no gully bob ass looking Negro. Because if she horning you with a gully bob ass looking Negro, you got problems. If Uncle Ellis carry away your girl, you got problems. So just make sure that she cook the food and things go along in the house good. And then wait till the outside man get tired of she and then she can come back to you. That's my best advice if you don't want to lose your marriage. But you see, women is normally horn up, so I wouldn't worry too much. I would worry if she horned down. You understand? Because if gully bop is you outside man, I don't really know what to tell you, you know what I mean? I don't know. Jaleesa! I don't know what to say. The truth of the matter is, it could be something health related that she is going through. But if it is something health related that she's going through while she's not having sex with you, you would probably be picking up on other symptoms of what she's having issues with, like maybe, forgetfulness, these kinds of things. But if she's just gone from having sex with you 3, 4, 6 times a week to 0, you're probably in hornaman territory. There's probably ants in the sugar pan. You understand? And the pan ain't Teflon. That's the problem. So you see tonight, when we talk, like, there's ants in the sugar pan, and the sugar pan is not Teflon. That's the Proverbs, Babbzy Proverbs 2018. Babbzy Proverbs 2018. Sorry, sweetheart. I hope you're watching. We ain't gonna mess you up too much tonight. Your wife horny in you, though. I hope they got a prenuptial agreement. Next story, let we go. Actually, we should take a vote. Do you think he's getting horn? Give me a thumbs up. If you think she having health issues, give me a heart icon. If you don't know what the fuck it is, give me a laughing icon. So thumbs up if you think he getting horn. Heart sign if you think she just having health issues. And the laughing icon if you don't know what he asking around there. I think that he getting horn. That's my vote for tonight. I want you experts in ornament, because we all know y'all in this chat are ornament experts. You see, bear thumbs up. Sweetheart, if you're watching, you getting horn. You have to write back. I want you write back into me and tell me if you're getting, like, the food cook and things still every day and all these other things, because you're just focusing on the sex part. We need a little bit more information to be able to conduct the analysis. But we think you getting horn, motherfucker. Your ass got ants in your sugar pan. Sorry, boo. Put a lid on it. Talk to the Teflon girl from the first story. Let me go to story number 3, because we can't stick up long tonight. We back in business. Dear Babbzy, what is normal sex in these times? None. I'm recently divorced. I married my high school sweetheart, and we didn't stay married for long. I'm 24 now. I believe in the black man. Girl, you better than Serena Williams. She jumped ship. But lately, the black man is confusing me with all the kinds of freaky things that they want. That's why Serena Williams jumped ship. I will give you the rundown of what I've been through. Come, girl, give me the juicy. Give me the juicy. Guy number 1. He was very cool, had a nice body, but he wanted me to give him head from the back, so my face would be in his ass. Madness. He wanted you face to do what? And do what? You face was in the ass? And you was giving he head? I don't even understand how that does work. What was she talking about? So he bent he dicky backwards? What? Well, that's the only way that go work? So he bent he dicky backwards and you give he head and you face and he boxy? You rascal. When I come to give me fucking horrors tonight when I go to bed, you know. What would you cunt is this here? Guy number 2 was a booty call, but when he would finish, cough, he would cry and then hold on to me tight and not want to leave. The last straw was I almost took one of my heels and stabbed him in the neck because I had to pee and he was fighting to hold on to me. I hope that wasn't red bottom shoes you check up to break up the man. Don't check out the red bottom shoe and stop a man in because he's hugging you, you know. What the fuck wanna telling me? He would cry and hold on to you? What the rascal really going on out here, people? And she gotta take she heel and stab the man, almost stab the man to get off she? What the fuck wanna out here doing? Open to wanna? What wanna doing this to people? Guy number 3 wanted me to pull his hair and asked me to strap on a dildo and got mad when I refused and said he wants a woman to get lit with him. Well, I stay in dark. Lit? Keep that light off. Pulling hair and strap on dildo? You people fucking up in these streets though. What do you mean pull hair and strap on dildo? What we talking about here? This sound like a crime scene type thing when I'm talking about. What you want to strap on what man want a dildo strap on and then he hair pull? This sound like CSI Miami or one of them fucking things there. Pull he hair? Deborah, you missed that? Guy number 3 wanted me to pull his hair and asked me to strap on a dildo and got mad when I refused and said he wants a woman who wants to get lit with him. We stayed in the dark. We stayed in the dark. I don't want to run up all these numbers on my body, but where are the men that are just used to basic sex and maybe a toy here or there? Is this how it's always going to be? Girl, I don't know. You the one that believe in the black man. I don't know what these black mans is out here doing. Don't run up the numbers like Teflon Crush from the first story. You see, Teflon Crush from the first story had 22 men, and she only get, like, repeat sex with 3 of them. That's a very low statistic. You ain't in the bad statistic. You just having some crazy times because these guys are talking a lot of cunt. Top pull hair and strap on dildo. What the fuck wrong with these dudes, though? I don't like how these stories sound, man. These stories going down like the wrong road. You know, like when you in like in a part of the Caribbean, name any bush part of your island, and then there's like you're like yeah I know where this place is, and you don't motherfucking know, and then you make a wrong turn, and then your ass is seeing cows in the road and sheep and goats, and then there's like nothing out there but grass and sugar cane. That's what this shit sound like to me. What road you could have gone down that a man talking about pull hair and strap on a dildo, he down that gap with the cows and the sheep tie up in the road. You need to be, these dudes is playing, like, you got to be careful with these guys playing Courtney Ambrose and Brian Lara at the same time. You can't do both. Like, I don't know about pull hair, strap on dildo. I never hear about them things yet. Is this how it's always going to be is what she said. I think maybe, you sound like you might be in Atlanta or someplace. I don't know, because remember, Atlanta is one straight man to 11 gay dudes. A lot of these dudes sound like this one. I don't never even hear about giving him head from the back so my face would be in his ass. I still traumatized by that. That's a sexual move, people. Can somebody tell me in this chat if that is a real, actual, official sexual move? You just give men head from the back and you face in the boxy? Whenever you hear about that, give me a thumbs up if you hear about that before. I never hear about that. Give me a thumbs up if you've heard about giving a man head from the back side, flip side, and you face and he ass. Chloe, where you hear that? What part you just go? I don't want to go nowhere around where you going. Tell me where, Deborah, where you just go. I don't want to go them places. Tell me where one of those frequent. Priya, ask them for me, please. Priya, ask them for me. Matara, ask them for me, please. Robert, ask them. Dimple, you too, where you just be. I don't want the part around them day. I don't want the parts of that set. You know when the R&B segment come on and you go to the bar and get a drink? I go into my car and I going home. When that song come on, I gone home. Oh, pretty. Janji, you heard it. Cecilia, when we were in high school, you were a good girl, you know. Now you involved in all this sort of thing, Cecilia. That must be an American thing. That's all, Merkel. How, like, your face is in a man's boxy. Like, my advice to you, sweetheart, that wrote me the letter, because I'm sure you're in the chat watching. I think that you need to screen these men a lot more before you start going out with them. So, you know, you go to a date here and there and you do a few things, and then what you need to do is be like, flat out, just get him the Babbzy. For 2018, just get him the Babbzy. Just be like, yo, you want me to put my face in your boxy to give you head? Just ask him straight out. Like, these experiences here are traumatizing. Like, this is post-traumatic stress disorder for me right now. I just doing the reading. What you need to do is screen these dudes when you start dealing with them. Just be like, yo, you want me to give you head backwards and my face and you boxy? Let me, like, boom, strap, Babbzy style, whaps, whole box, all that there. Just be like, you want me pull you here and strap on the dildo? Wapax, wap, wapax. Just ask the man so straight up. Either the man gonna say yes or the man gonna say no. That's how you gonna find out. Just straight up ask these men. Just say, listen, who's your favorite cricketer? Brian Lara or Courtney Ambrose? If he says both, take off. That's what you gotta do, because you can't bat and bowl at the same time. Cannot bat and fucking bowl at the same time. If you think she needs to keep trying, people, give me a thumbs up if she needs to keep trying. If you think she needs to retire, give me a crying face icon. Thumbs up if she needs to keep looking for the right man. Crying icon if she needs to retire. Tell me one of the two of them. What you think? What you think? Keep trying or give up? Sparkles, too many over-the-top things, scary things. Yeah, people say you must give up, girl. They're giving me the crying faces icon, girl. They say you must give up. I don't know. I think you need to move whatever place you are. Wherever you're located, you need to move. This is serious shit. Boxy in a face and thing. I gotta see if Peter Ram can make this. I gotta see if I can get a crop over song called Boxy in a Face. I want to know what this thing is about, but we can deal with that later. Last story, people. Let me go, because it's getting late. Dear Babbzy, when should I give up trying to have a relationship with my parents? I am 29 and hardly know my father. He was married when he had the affair with my mother. My mom only wanted my dad, and when she never got him, she basically had no use for me. I have tried so hard to have them both in my life. My aunts and uncles say they need time, but how much more time than 30 years do they need? My grandfather died, and they didn't even list my name as one of his grandchildren. My father's children were listed. Some are older and some are younger than me, and I wasn't even allowed to sit with the family and was never acknowledged. I see how you are with your parents. What advice do you have for something like this? Oh. What advice do I have for something like that? I think that it's a tough one. To be honest, I do have a good number of friends that I grew up with in a similar situation who mothers basically had them, and they're like, you know, children of an affair, I guess you can call it, right? And similar types of things. There's never really been no relationship with the father. Some of my friends' fathers actually lost their relationship with their wife and then resented my friends' mothers for that. So, I mean, it's a tough one. You know, Keishiana, Arthur, they sound like my life. How do you handle it, Keishiana? Yeah, like, it's unfortunate. I mean, as I said, I have a lot of friends who fall into this category. Like, growing up as children, like, they never knew their father, but they watched their father be a father to other children and never really acknowledged them. I can't tell somebody to give up and forget about it, because I know that, you know, do like me, move on with your life. That's the advice I wanted to give, Keishiana, but I don't want to seem insensitive and heartless. You know what I'm saying? But like, because everybody, no matter what it is, deep down inside, have that desire to want love from their mom and love from their dad, no matter what happens. And when your parents just play like they disown you, and as I said, I know, my dad don't acknowledge me, and I live like he doesn't exist. Yeah, but how do you feel though, Kishana? Like, how do you feel, like, really and truly, not just what makes you get through the day? You know, what is it that you like feel about the situation, like, really and truly? Don't care for people who don't care for you. Been there, done that. Bajan Diva Clark. So how do you handle that, Bajan Diva Clark? You know, my mom is my rock. But this person doesn't have a mom or dad. The mom doesn't deal with them either. So, like, one of my friends, as I said, like, his mother despises him, hates him. And, like, I see him now. He has problems with relationships because it's like his mother just never was there for him. And, you know, yeah. Not, boo. Keep trying until you can't try no more. Simple. Yeah, man. I call him a sperm donor because my mom makes sure I lack for nothing and is always there for me. Yeah, man. Like, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. And whenever I come and talk about these kinds of things, and I'd be like, look, man, Michelle said, I finally came to the realization that I can't make myself sick. There's no answer to that. It's true. There isn't an answer. It's unfortunate, and that's why I always try to tell people, like, yo, man, just try to have children with somebody that you're in a relationship with, and, you know, you at least try for the marriage and try for that. Like, you know, don't just breed. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only advice I can give to these women, because it's like, these are the stories that we're left behind with, where it's like, people are like, my dad doesn't acknowledge me, this and that, and it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. My situation, people always ask for advice with my parents are very different. Like, I've had very, very, very bad adversities in life, but one thing I can honestly say is that my parents have always really pretty much been there for me. So I don't have bad mother and father stories, and I'm thankful and grateful for that. So, you know, that's the way I look at it. So, anyhow, I just had to come back and do this segment for you guys because I know I missed it. Yo, I've been so down. I'm like, why can't I even do my own fucking Dear Babbzy anymore? Why can't I do my own shit? And then I just realized, like, yo, man, the best thing in life was this blocking of lives thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally. I'm telling you. It's just... And I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad that you guys are here. I'm glad that you guys are rocking with me still. I'm glad that even though we went through, like, probably... I don't think there's another blogger on the planet that's gone through what I've gone through in life, like blogging. And I mean, for me to still be here, I'm just thankful that you all didn't bail on me and give up on me, and you guys still stayed, and you guys still tried your best to make things work with what we had, and I do appreciate that. And I honestly see every comment. I see every message. I don't get to reply to all and you know, be on top of everything, but I know every single one of you who's out there cussing people and battling people. But just going forward, the advice I have for all of us and on this page, yo, when you see the bullshit, just report the page. Report the person, report the comment. Please don't engage. Please don't keep going back and forth with these people. Please just ignore them, because this is the first time we've ever had to do this. I know in some of our minds it feels like we're being silenced and defeated by not speaking back and saying something, but you can't battle every single enemy the same kind of way. And this enemy, we have to battle by silencing them and ignoring them. So when you see the foolishness, just report it. Please, I ask you, don't go back and forth with anybody on the fan page anymore. We are a page that likes to educate people, give people information, you know, share our stories, you know, share what we've gone through. We're not into this suck out you this and suck out you that all day day, every day. We don't live like that. You know what I mean? We don't behave like that on a long-term basis. So let's not get sucked into what these people want to suck us into. Ignore them, block them, delete them. If they message and threaten you, report them. Let's just keep going forward because we have so much things to do this year. Look, we have the new segment on Instagram. It's called The Juicy. Next week, we're either going to have Patrice Roberts, Skinny Fabulous, or Allison Hines. One of the three of them. And I feel like every Thursday, we're going to sit down with one of these artists and get the inside juicy shit from them. And maybe Juicy will come and sponsor the Rassle Tinker. I wouldn't mind some free Juicy to give away to y'all. Anybody know anybody that work at Juicy? Holler at me, understand? But anyhow, love you guys so much. See you later in the week. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. My name there is Strictly Babbzy. And for those of you who will be traveling to Barbados anytime soon, please sign up to this page, We Rollin'. I'm going to put the website in the chat. We Rollin' is an Airbnb type car rental company coming up in Barbados that's on the up and come up. Very strong business. I got to give my business people a push. You know, when Bajans step out and want to do their own company and do their own business, I try my best to support them. So it's called WI Rolling. Is at www.wirolling.com. Check that site out. Save that website in your favorites. I'm going to put it in the chat here below. Make sure that you check that site out. And when you go to Barbados and you travel, just make sure that you get that Airbnb because they have a whole bunch of different vehicles. No stress, no nothing. You know how this Airbnb thing works, all right? So, love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.